Hi you guys, welcome back to my garden. In today's video, I want to just go in and do a ton of prepping areas for the spring. I want to also go in and assess what some of these areas are looking like after the frost. And hint hint and wink wink, some of these areas you guys have not seen this season, so I think you're going to be quite excited to see what they look like. Now, we are going to also be going in and refreshing up some containers, because some of these containers, you guys, have been here since late February, the beginning of March, and we're already in April now, so it's time to get everything just ready for our spring show here. Now, I have so many plants, you guys, just hanging out in my sunroom. I literally could have people come in and sell inventory. That is how many plants we have in there. So what I think I want to do is I want to start by going over to the cut flower vegetable garden area, and you guys, I think you guys are gonna love what I'm about to show you, because woo, matter of fact, come on, let's go see how it looks. So we're going to take this planter. We're also going to go ahead and pull this planter as well, because you guys, they've been out here for quite some time, and it's just time to retire them, and then we could put something fresh in their spot. Looks like it's not heavy, but it is so heavy because it's already a wide container, and then it's filled with soil, and then the soil, I like to keep it moist, and then I also go in and I water my moss. That way my moss does not start to look dry. Have you seen, like, when someone has planted a moss container and then it looks green at first, and then you turn around maybe like the next week and it starts to look brown? In order to prevent that from happening, what you have to do is you have to keep the moss a little bit on the moist side. Now, I like to just come in and just mist mine, you know, every couple of days, and that way the moss will stay a nice color. So let's go ahead and let's pull these out of here. Okay, so these are the pots that I want to get planted up. Grab the plants that we're going to be using. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to fertilize my plants in spring, because I want my pansies, now that they are out of those little bitty plant cans, I want my pansies to go ahead and start to put on a show. Now, you guys, to each his own, but for me and my garden in the springtime and also in the fall, I fertilize. Now, the caveat to that is if I have a perennial plant, of course, in the fall time, I'm not going to fertilize that perennial plant because I want that perennial plant to go to sleep. So whatever type of fertilizer that you prefer, go ahead, use that. If you have some flowers that's really not producing blooms, and they should be. Now, these pansies have been in the sunroom but in a low light situation, and so by them coming out into the sun, that's also going to make them put on some blooms as well. So let's go ahead, let's prep the fertilizer, and then we'll go over here and we'll water these containers in because I'm loving my show. This is prime time for me to get outside in my garden and make sure I just finish tidying up everything, because you guys, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have an amazing show out here in my garden, you guys, and I'm so excited because I've really took the time and planned out my garden very strategically. Now, these containers don't look like much right now, but as you guys can see, we went in, we've added a little bit of fertilizer to them, and by fertilizing, it's going to help those pansies and violas go ahead and put out an amazing show, an amazing display. So I hope that you like the way that these containers look. A lot of my neighbors are outside now working in their gardens, so I don't think you guys are going to be able to hear me very well, but thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.